I'm Emma, the trainer at Anglian Dog Works, and today I've got Darwin with me and we're going to be working on his loose lead walking. A recap on what loose lead walking means to me. It's a dog that's focused, on a slack lead and in line with my leg. The trouble is a lot of the high drive working breed dogs that I meet aren't always ready to go into training mode as soon as they arrive in an area, so that's where settling circuits can come in handy. Level 1 is going to be walking between fixed points. So I've got my post out behind us until the dog looks ready. So the sorts of signs I could be looking for are they are pulling less, sniffing less. They might even be offering voluntary check-ins. Then I'm going to move into layer 2, which is going to be rewarding at fixed points. And then lastly, layer 3, rather than rewarding at a fixed point, I'm going to be rewarding based on my criteria. Layer 1 is going to be about settling him into the space. So I'm going to be walking around these poles in a figure of 8 pattern, just because I found naturally that gives them more opportunities to tuck in close and therefore more opportunities for me to capture and reward the behaviours that I ultimately want. So I don't have to say anything. I don't have to do anything. Now it's over to Darwin to settle in. So it could take 1 circuit, it could take 10. It's going to be absolutely dictated by the dog. You ready, mate? Come on then, off we go. So it might be that he's pulling a little bit less. It might be that his nose comes up. And actually, even now, I'm quite happy with where he's dropped in. He's quite tired at this point in the session. So I'm going to be able to take him to number 2. Watching this dog, I think he's looking best when he's in the middle. So that's going to be my fixed point. So I'm going to load up with my treats. I've got the lead in my dominant hand, the food in my dominant hand, which leaves my left hand ready to reward. So off we go. Come on then, sweetheart. Good. You'll notice as food comes in, they naturally just switch on. Good. Just dropped a little freebie. Keep on, mate. Good. So I'm going to do at least another 2 like that, but he's really starting to look quite nice. Good. Good. Nice. So what I'm going to move into with layer 3 is rather than rewarding at that fixed point, as across the middle, I'm going to be looking at his behaviour and deciding what I want to capture and reward. So with him, I've got that nice slack lead. I've got him in line with my leg, but he's not offering me eye contact voluntarily that much. So that's going to be what I capture and reward to start with. Good boy, off we go then. Good. Because he gave me that little check-in. Good. 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 Gonna do one more. Good. So the way you make an exercise easier or harder can be by adjusting the distance. Now, because he's done a few good repetitions in a row, I can make my circuit bigger, and that's going to make it harder because he's going to start going onto novel ground. So it's going to be new smells. Good man. Come on, sweetheart. Good. 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 I'm going to do one more. Good. Nice boy. Good lad. When I'm thinking about loose lead walking, it's absolutely quality over quantity. So me and Darwin have been out for 45 minutes today and had some really good successes. Now, it doesn't matter how far he's gone, he's still had a huge amount of stimulation, where if I'd just gone for the longest loop around the block that I could have done in 45 minutes, all I would have been doing is reinforcing the behaviour I don't want by letting him pulling me to lampposts, to smells, to trees he wanted to pee up. Instead, by focusing on the behaviours I do want, capturing those moments he offers them and rewarding them, I'm giving him information on what I do want instead of focusing on correcting what I don't want.